Hi and welcome to the Cult TV Sofa. This is a reaction and discussion video for the 8th episode of Season 1 of Angel called I Will Remember You. Don't forget that you can see the full reaction to this episode on my Patreon channel. Check out the link in the description below. Last time we saw Cordelia go on a date with an apparently rich and successful man who was also incredibly boring. After Angel and Doyle saved a man from a vampire attack, one of the vampires followed Doyle back to the office, just as Cordelia returned with her date. Her date showed his protective side when he ran off when Cordelia was attacked. Doyle saved her, and she started to see him in a new light. On reflection, Cordelia was going to ask Doyle to go for a coffee with her, just as his ex-wife turned up, asking for a divorce. Her new husband-to-be also made a quick appearance. Doyle asked Angel to keep watch over the new man in her life to see if he was on the level. Misunderstanding the situation, Angel attacked when he saw their fiancé turn into a demon, but Harry, Doyle's ex-wife, already knew. With all forgiven, Doyle went to the bachelor party and discovered that he was an integral part of the proceedings, where the fiancé was going to eat the brains of Harry's previous love. Harry actually came to the rescue and broke up the relationship to save Doyle. Later on, Doyle had a vision of Buffy being in danger. And in the previous episode of Buffy, we did see Angel there helping and not telling Buffy that he was around, although everyone else knew. So let's see what happens in this episode. I'm going to put any relevant trivia that I find over here, and at the end of the reaction I will be discussing what happened and my thoughts about it. And I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1. I think the nice looking clock, but I think the ticking would annoy me. Yep, that ain't level.
When did he get back?
Late last night.
So is it right after?
He was in Sunnydale for 3 days, tracking her in that thingamajiggy you saw in your vision. Where's the crabby scowl, the morbid gloom?
Give it time.
Batten down the hatches. Here comes Hurricane Buffy. Don't do it, Angel!
Listen to me, man. It's not worth it.
He's going to put it under the table to level it out.
Why'd you let me have that? Because I needed to level my desk.
Yep. Although you wouldn't use that. You get a bit of paper or some cardboard.
You saw Buffy.
It wasn't a social call. I was there to protect her. I stayed out of sight. She didn't even know I was there.
Oh, yes, she did. Because everyone else knew.
If my ex came to town and was all stalking me in the shadows and then left, and then he didn't even say hello, I'd be a little upset.
Oh, yes. Oh, she looks it. Oh, that's cool. I didn't think we'd get a crossover back into Angel. It was ridiculous. It wouldn't have been quite so bad, just that much, if he hadn't told everybody else. Everyone else knew. But then to not tell her, and then she finds out, yeah. That wasn't fair and not good. Hurricane Buffy. Indeed.
Buffy. Buffy's here.
Time for you two to go.
Cordelia, how are you? Good. I'm good. You? I've been better.
Yeah, she's not happy.
Well, this is Doyle, and he gets visions of people in trouble.
Nice to make your
And this is us leaving you two alone.
Yeah. Closing the door.
It's good too. Can I get you anything?
How about
An apology.
you can see me, but I can't see you?
That is what happened.
You know, it's complicated how this all happened, Buffy. You know, it's kind of a long story.
Your new sidekick had a vision I was in it. You came to Sunnydale?
Okay.
That's condensed.
It's because I felt you were important that I didn't tell you.
But you told everyone else. That's the problem.
And I don't need you skulking around, trying to protect me. Unless, of course, I'm in some gigantic fight to the death.
It was no worse than usual.
Oh, they'll be into this for a while. We still have time for a cappuccino and probably the director's cut of the Titanic. I just know that when you're around, whether I see you or not, I feel you.
She did. She was having reactions when he wasn't around. When he was around, but she couldn't see him. Like an angel alarm.
Given enough time, we should be able to...
Forget.
Yeah.
Seems unlikely.
I'm gonna go.
Oh! Okay, well you picked a bad time to attack. You got the Slayer...
The Buffy and Angel show. Stick our noses where they don't belong and get them flattened? No, thank you.
To be fair, they're probably just getting in the way anyway, so best to leave the two of them to it. Nothing like a good fight to the death to clear the air. I should do it all the time with my ex-girlfriends. Oh.
It was rude. We should go kill it.
I'm free.
Yeah, he needs to pay for the window.
It's heading towards the ocean.
Are you sure?
It's wounded. I can smell its blood.
Lovely gift.
Maybe if your crack staff hadn't run off at the first sign of trouble, they could have helped us with some research.
No, okay.
So you can put that down now.
Yeah. He's not going to want her standing with that.
It's a lot handier than your fighting axe.
Even the stake, with her strength, she could stab a demon with it. I'm guessing it's that away.
Angel?
What's that look for?
I feel weird.
I do too. I mean, I only came to see you so I could tell you face to face, not to see me face to face anymore.
That's not what he means.
The next thing I knew, we were being attacked by this mutant ninja demon thing, and...
Was he a teenage mutant ninja demon thing?
No, I meant I felt weird from the demon's blood.
Right. I thought the way he paused, I thought there was something up.
It's powerful.
In what way powerful?
When we're apart, it's easier.
Yeah, it would get easier with time.
Right here, and...
It's going to bring it all back up again.
No, I can't give you a life or a future or anything a real girl would want.
And it's now a long-distance relationship, which isn't ideal.
If we let something happen here, we'd want more. And nothing's changed.
And you're in a sewer, which is the most romantic of places. Again, being there with a ex-girlfriend and, yeah, anyway, long story.
I was really jonesing for another heartbreaking sewer talk.
Jonesing! Again! I've never heard that term used before, ever. And that's twice they've used it. Is it an American term that's commonly used? I've never heard it. If I remember rightly, it's used for addicts. They desperately want something, an addiction of some kind. It's desperately wanting something to Jones it. Never heard it before.
You know, I'm on the brink of something back home. I'm actually heading toward a pretty good life now that...
I'm out of the picture.
Apart from Parker.
What if it went up?
Is there any blood there?
I don't want you going after him alone.
Think she can handle herself.
Best all around if we split up.
The sewers are pretty amazing in Los Angeles. Oh. Especially as there's no actual sewage in them. Oh. What was that? That's never a good sign. Is that his heart beating?
I'm alive.
He had a cut on his hand, and the blood, which he said was powerful, went into him, and he says alive. But his heart was beating.
When they fight...
Oh my god. She killed him!
Was he outside then? Has he just walked in the sun?
Did you do it with Buffy?
Uh-huh.
Hey! You walked
So is
in
he
with
no
them
longer a
both from the
vampire?
street.
Yeah. So he's not a vampire, he's human.
He's alive, Cordelia. Oh! In my back. It hurts. Everything's more real.
Ha ha.
I'm mortal now.
You'll feel the pains. You'll take that, though. What about Buffy? And the main reason they couldn't be together was because he was a vampire. Now he's human.
Chocolate? All right. We need to focus here. Try and figure out. I love chocolate.
Is it temporary? It's got to be temporary. It's going to be given to him and then taken away.
Cordelia, find Buffy. She's in Santa Monica near the Lone Bar. Tell her I killed the demon.
Please? He never says please.
Don't tell her what's happened to me. Not till I know what it means.
Keeping things from her again, though.
They're pretty powerful assassins. Soldiers of darkness kind of thing. You know, they take out warriors for our side, like you and Buffy.
He needed more practice, though, didn't he?
Its blood has regenerative properties.
That is pretty powerful.
How come I keep getting the feeling that you're not telling me everything? Because I'm not. We're both on a need-to-know basis here.
Oh. So what does that mean? What does he know that he's not
I
saying?
want to speak to the powers that be. Whoa. That's easier said than done, bud. Maybe we could try the oracles.
So what are the powers that be? What, gods? Because the sort of powers implies plural, so gods?
The gateway for lost souls is under the post office. That makes sense, you think about it. It's a lowly messenger, you're a warrior. Your heart is pure.
Is his heart pure?
Come before us, lower being.
Oh, nice. They're a bit out of themselves, aren't they?
What have you brought us?
Was I supposed to?
Call us forth and bring no offering.
His watch? What are they?
Wasn't the powers that be that did this?
The powers that be.
So they're not the powers that be.
From this day, you will live and die as any mortal man.
You are released from your fealty.
That's it? I'm free?
That'll be a yes.
It's real. I'm free.
Literally.
You can pretty much do whatever you want now. So the question is, what do you want?
Buffy. She sensed him before he arrived. It can't be like this. I don't know what, but he's going to have to go back. Is he going to get bitten by a vampire again at the end? It's pretty messed up, though.
They get groiny with one another. The world as we know it falls apart.
But he's human now.
They've got the forbidden love of all time. They've been apart for months.
So the curse wouldn't apply, now he's human?
I'm sure they're down there just having tea and crackers.
I'm really sorry I kissed you like that.
You are?
Not for the kiss itself.
Good.
It was mutual, not just you.
Maybe we'd be asking for trouble, rushing back into things.
You're right.
It would be smart to wait a while.
It would.
See if this mortal thing takes.
Takes.
I mean, you're still the Slayer. And I'm not sure what I am now.
Have you got any abilities now? Is strength gone? I would assume so, but who knows?
I'm just saying, it's worth the wait to know that it's right.
He's right.
Be sure you won't get hurt again.
Well, you as well.
So how does the mature plan go?
At least she appreciates it's the right thing to do, even if not the thing they want to do. Yeah, that lasted a long time, didn't it? Hope they give that table a clean when they're finished.
And peanut butter, preferably crunchy.
Wasn't it peanut butter that Cordelia found in the bed when she stayed over when her apartment was wrecked, fumigated?
This is a dream. You're human for like a minute and already there's cookie dough.
Oh, is it a dream? Oh, is that what it is? Is the blood... Is this like a dream state or something? That makes more sense.
It's just right.
Okay. Really don't think we should be watching this. This is all too perfect.
I'm out of a job.
Well, maybe not for them, but for them it's too perfect. This is like a dream.
Hey, I'm glad for Angel, but if that means I'm off the hook with the powers that be as well, all the better.
No guarantee that you'll be off the hook.
Whatever happens from here on out, at least I'll be able to say goodbye to the bone-crushing head.
No. You're still going to get the... Yeah. Well, that's the same demon.
I'm so glad we didn't logic ourselves out of this.
I probably would have logicked myself out of it.
This is the first time I've ever really felt this way. Like a normal girl, falling asleep in the arms of a normal boyfriend.
Yeah, but you're not a normal girl. But I suppose in that moment she is, though. Yeah, what's gonna go wrong?
It's regenerated itself. I'll have to kill it again.
Yeah, but you're human now, so he doesn't have his abilities.
But if it can regenerate itself, how can you kill it? We'll figure it out.
Well, killed it once. You should kill it again and then chop it
Maybe
up.
we ought to bring someone a little supernatural.
Yeah. Oh, he's not going to want to after the speech you just gave.
Don't you want to wake them
Everything
up?
being perfect. No.
Not for the world.
Yeah. She's probably having a really good sleep, content with everything that's just happened. So no, you wouldn't want to wake her.
It doesn't just come back, it comes back bigger and stronger.
Ah.
If this is gonna work with me and Buffy, I'm gonna have to be able to do this on my own. I can't keep risking her life.
That's the thing, you can't keep doing this.
To slay the beast, one must bring darkness to 1,000 eyes. Easy. It's the blood. It's never an easy sight.
I'm surprised he had a reaction like that to blood. Even being human, he's still seen a lot of blood over the years. Well, I thought he'd have that reaction. So now we get to see how much of it is Angel, how much of it's normally his vampire abilities. I think a lot of it was his vampire abilities. That's going to be hurting now. Retreat. Good idea.
Has it even occurred to you how this whole turning human thing might affect me?
Regrettably,
No.
look, if you know where he is, just tell me.
He told me not to tell you.
So of course she's going to tell her.
It is your fault that he went to fight that thing by himself without...
And now you told her. I mean, that kind of fall, he'd have broken bones. You can see blood and stuff, but... Well timed. He just looked pretty rough.
A great darkness is coming.
You got that right.
He'd be almost unbeatable then. If when he dies, he comes back stronger. Yeah, if he comes back stronger each time he's being killed, that means he gets killed, but then he comes back stronger next time. I mean, he'll be unstoppable eventually. I don't know how. I mean, he must be fairly new at the job at the moment if he was beaten by Angel so easily last time. Oh! I mean, if he did that to Angel, that probably would have broken his back.
Joel, in his forehead. You have to smash the Joel.
Right. Oh, mace. That'll do it. Is that going to undo what's happened to Angel when it actually does die fully?
You again.
What have you brought me?
Famila Rose Vaz.
Came prepared this time.
More demons said the end of days had begun. That others were coming. What happens to the Slayer when these soldiers come?
What happens to all mortal beings? Albeit sooner, in her case.
Can they put him back? He's going to ask.
It is not our place to grant life and death.
And ask you to take mine back.
To save her.
You're asking to be what you were. A demon with a soul.
He won't be able to be with her, but he'll know that he saved her.
I know you have it in your power to make this right.
How does it? Do they? How does he know? Has Doyle told them?
24 hours from the moment the demon first attacked you would take it back.
So he wouldn't have changed, and him and Buffy wouldn't be together.
You alone will carry the memory of this day. Can you carry that burden?
Oh, what? So he goes back to the way he was, but he remembers it all?
What happened?
Nothing happened.
Yet.
I went to see the oracles.
They're the oracles.
Because more than ever, I know how much I love you.
No. No, you didn't.
She knows what he's done.
He said others would come.
They always come, and they always will.
That is true.
You take chances to protect me, and that's not just bad for you, it's bad for the people we were meant
That's
to help.
true as well.
How can we be together if the cost is your life? Or the lives of others?
That's a big choice to make.
When?
Another minute.
Good job his bus back from the oracles wasn't late.
No one will know but me.
Oh, so she's not going to remember either.
It never happened.
But he will. Oh, well, that's a hell of a burden to have. Oh,
So, I'm gonna go start forgetting.
Oh, you already have. Oh, she killed it straight away. So yeah, you never got infected.
So I guess we've covered it, right?
Guess we did.
And that's all there really is to say.
Oh.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, wow. Oh. That was a good episode, but a heartbreaking episode. Oh, he's got to carry the memory of that on top of everything else. How things could be and how if it was all perfect and they were together, and then that's been taken away and she doesn't remember it. And if anything, that's now kind of cemented in her mind that everything's over. So they're completely split. I suppose it's kind of what had to happen. So she can go on with her life, and that's kind of how it seems to have been left with her. She's now, that's it with him now, from the way she was reacting. But he has to remember all that. That's horrible. Oh, that was a good episode. I don't quite get who those two oracles are, and who are the powers that be. So they're not the powers that be. They're, I don't know. Well, they seem to be. I don't know. They seem to have. They're good. They're not demons, and they have ability to turn back time. I mean, they're pretty powerful. I don't quite get what they are. Wow. I just feel so sorry for Angel. That's really harsh. It kind of wraps up the last couple of episodes. I'm assuming that's kind of it. It would make sense. And it kind of wraps it up a bit for Buffy as well. I don't like talking about different shows, but I think I have to in this one. So in Buffy, obviously, there's that teacher assistant guy, I can't remember his name. They've been getting on quite well. Is this kind of now going to free her up to have a relationship with him? Because that kind of looks where it's going. So does she need this? Buffy needed this sort of split for her to carry on. And I suppose now Angel's freed as well, but in a bad way because he still remembers it all, but he knows now that him and Buffy aren't together properly. That's really horrible. Yeah. I feel really down about this one, but in a good way. That sounds right. It was a good episode, but I feel really bad for Angel, so I was a bit. Let me know what you thought about this one in the comments below. It'd be interested to see what people thought about this one. And yeah, shall see you for the next episode. Seeing you.